be able to make him walk on his face in the next? Absolutely yes. We ask the Almighty Lord to allow us, to make us amongst those who do not walk on their faces but on their feet straight into paradise, Al-Firdaus Al-A'la, without punishment and without reckoning. Allahumma ameen, Allahumma ameen, Allahumma ameen. Another name is Yawm At-Tanad, which is the day of mutual calling, the day of announcement. As Allah Ta'ala says, وَيَا قَوْمِ إِنِّي أَخَافُ عَلَيْكُمْ يَوْمَ التَّنَادِ. O my nation, O my people, I fear for you a day when there will be mutual calling. Mutual calling by whom? The people of paradise call unto the people of hellfire. تفضل يا مصطفى.
ونادى أصحاب الجنة أصحاب النار أن قد وجدنا ما وعدنا ربنا حقا فهل وجدتم ما وعد ربكم حقا قالوا نعم فأذن مؤذن بينهم اللعنة الله على الظالمين.
The dwellers of paradise will call out to the dwellers of hellfire, saying, we have indeed found what our Lord has promised us of paradise, of the fragrances, the palaces, the trees, the fruits, the birds, the animals, the jewelry, the servants, the wives of paradise. We have found it now, that which our Lord had promised us. Be assured, O Muslim, that what you have been promised is going to come to you. Be patient upon the worship of Allah Ta'ala. Bear and persevere. Patient in the face of adversity. You are promised, inshaAllah Ta'ala, paradise. So they will call out to the people of hellfire, we have indeed found that which our Lord had promised us. Have you found that which Allah had promised you? Promised them what? To the disbelievers. Their food, their drink, their dress, their seat, their sleep, their stay is no other than hell. No other than hell. And they will say, yes, we have found that which Allah had promised us. And thus a cry will be called between them. I proclaim that may the curse of Allah be upon the zalimeen, upon the wrongdoers. And thus the people of hellfire, after feeling the intense heat, when they cannot bear it no more, they will call out to the people of paradise, saying,
ونادى أصحاب النار أصحاب الجنة أن أفيضوا علينا من الماء أو مما رزقكم الله قالوا إن الله حرمهما على الكافرين.
And the dwellers of hellfire will call out to the dwellers of paradise, saying, pour on us some water. Brothers and sisters, this is a time when they will feel extremely hot. They will be burning. They will be burning. It will be unbearable. And they will call out to the people of paradise when they see what the bliss they're in. Pour onto us some water. Or anything they say. Anything that Allah has provided you with. And what is the response from the people of paradise? They will say, both water and provision has been prohibited to the disbelievers. Those who
الذين اتخذوا دينهم لهوا ولعبا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا فاليوم ننساهم كما نسوا لقاء يومهم هذا وما كانوا بآياتنا يجحدون.
Those, the people of hellfire, why are they placed in there? Allah is telling you why. Those who have taken their deen, their religion, as jest, amusement, mockery, they laughed at the Quran. They were deceived by the life of this world. For today we will forget them as they forgot the meeting of this mighty day. And they rejected the verses of Allah Ta'ala. They rejected the revelations of the Almighty Lord. And this will be the announcement, the mutual call from the people of hellfire to the people of paradise. Likewise, on that day the announcement will be made by the people of Al-A'raf. The people of Al-A'raf who will call out to the people of paradise. They will be calling it Assalamu alaykum. Lam yadkhuluha wa hum yatma'un. Faddal ya Mustafa.
وبينهما حجاب وعلى الأعراف رجال يعرفون كلا بسيماهم ونادوا أصحاب الجنة أن سلام عليكم لم يدخلوها وهم يطمعون.
And the people of A'raf, and these people are men or women whose deeds, good and bad, are equal. They are equal. This is one of the opinions amongst the scholars. Their deeds is not good enough, in other words, to place them directly into paradise. They'll be between hellfire and paradise on a station, elevated. And they will see the people of hellfire. They will see their mark, which will be the skin, dark, black faces. And they will notice the people of paradise with their white, glimmering, shimmering faces. And they'll call out to the people of paradise, Salamun alaykum, peace be on you. We have not entered yet, but we are sure, inshallah, that we will enter it. This will be the day of At-Tawheed, the day of announcement, the day of mutual calling. May the Almighty Lord make us amongst those who go to paradise and call out to the people of hellfire. Did you see or have you witnessed that which your Lord had promised you? Likewise, the Almighty Lord mentions this beautiful day, this mighty day, وَفِي يَوْمَ الْحَسْرَةِ, the day of grief, the day of resentment, the day of remorse, the day where people will feel extremely sorrow for their actions. وَأَنذِرُهُمْ يَوْمَ الْحَسْرَةِ إِذْ قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ وَهُمْ فِي غَفْلَةٍ وَهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. And warn them, O Muhammad, about a day of grief and regret. A day when the case has been decided, yet they are still in a state of heedlessness, carelessness, and they believe not. And here, the reason behind its naming of Yawm al-Hasra, the day of regret, the day of grief, the day of remorse, is because the severity on that day of grief will be intense. The unbelievers on that day will feel extreme, wallahi, extreme regret. You know, when you've done something, you've lost something, you feel that, why have I done this? You feel resentment, you feel regret and grief. They will feel like that on the day of resurrection. They'll say, why? And they would wish that they can go back to the life of this world. So the grief intensifies when they see that they have lost paradise. They have lost the greatest joy, the ultimate happiness. They gaze upon the countenance of the Almighty Lord, the face of Allah Ta'ala. And it increases when they see they have lost the rivers of wine, milk and honey. When they say they have lost the fragrances, the palaces, the trees, the fruits, the animals, the birds, the servants, the jewelry, the wives of paradise. It would increase and increase, knowing that they have lost all this bliss. And they will say,
أن تقول نفس يا حسرة على ما فرطت في جنب الله يا حسرة على ما فرطت في جنب الله وإن كنت لمن الساخرين.
Yes, the person should say on that day, Ya hasrata, oh my grief, how undutiful I was to Allah Ta'ala by not fulfilling His obligations and not abstain from His prohibitions. Instead, he will say, his person, I was among those who mocked, laughed at the Quran, at the Sunnah, and at the faithful believers. Oh, should it say,
أو تقول حين ترى العذاب لو أن لي كرة فأكون من المحسنين.
Or should it say on that day, would that I had one more chance to return back to the life of this world, and indeed I should be among the muhsineen, the good doers, the righteous ones. and thus the grief will increase.